But in the beginning, I just want to acknowledge that we are all at unceded coastal territories. And also, what has been happening in India, as you know, that there has been a spate of attacks, lynchings of minorities, particularly Dalits and Muslims in India. Recently, that has been accelerating over the last few years since Narendra Modi came to power in Delhi with the BJP majority. They came to power with two slogans or a two-pronged agenda. One was neoliberal development, which is enriching the rich, serving the international capitalist corporations at the expense of the resources lying under the ground, land of the Adivasis, the tribal people, and reviving a particular form of Hinduism, a most fanatical, restrictive Hinduism, which they want to establish through a complete domination of the state and using state power. A revivalist, theocratic Hindu state.
We are not surprised at all, in fact, that the Liberal government has not changed Canada's policies in this regard. Why are we not surprised? Because Canadian foreign policy for many years, including now, is very selective. We elect politicians who will condemn human rights abuses on certain occasions, who will speak out for values of peace and diversity in certain ways, but not in many other ways. This is a government which stands fully with Mr. Modi at a time when minority rights are under severe attack in India, but it's certainly not the only case. This is a government which supports fully the government of Ukraine, a very far-right fascist government which is attacking sections of the population living in that country on the basis of their ethnicity. This is a government which is doing its best to help overthrow the secular government of Syria, one of the few governments in the Middle East which is not based on reactionary fundamentalist politics. This is a government which stands fully with the government of Israel, a government which violates, in fact totally eliminates the human rights of a large part of the population which is occupied by Israel, talking about the Palestinians. We could give many other examples. This is the government which helped overthrow the government of Libya and opened up that country to all sorts of sectarian strife and turmoil. And the list goes on and on. What does it boil down to? It seems that Canadian politicians will speak out about human rights if and when it doesn't do anything to interfere with the pursuit of profits of the big corporations.
Thank you, Samina. So, like 1000 years ago, like some minorities and like natives of India were like slaves, and it will become again. And after 19, if they become in the power, like Modi become president again, the constitution will be changed, and the minorities and the Moonvasi of India, natives of India become slaves again. So we have to raise the voice, and we have to get together. We have to show our majority.
You know, in the buses now, the vigilante in the name of the Gau Rakshak, the cow Rakshak people are. Even President of India has to say that this is bloody wrong. You know, the city or the state or province in India is, and it's been absolutely left behind with you know, with no schools and no education, no funding, and people from Nagaland come to Bangalore to study, even to put them in elementary schools because it's been left behind. You know, these kind of what you call, I would say, the discrimination is really not good. I call for all the citizens of the India and all the people around the world to come and stand up for, the democracy, as they said, for the minorities in India and for all communities, for that matter, for the Dalits and the Christian minorities in India and the Sardars and the Punjabis and the Muslims and all, all of them there.
जो गलत हो रहा ਹੁਣ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੇ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਉਦਮ ਸਿੰਘ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਉਹ ਬੜੀ ਆ ਹੁਣ 1919 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਦੋਂ ਜਲਿਆਂਵਾਲੇ ਬਾਗ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹ ਇੱਕ ਮਨੁੱਖਤਾ ਦਾ ਘਾਣ ਜਨਰਲ ਡਵਾਇਰ ਨੇ ਕੀਤਾ ਉਹ ਅੰਗਰੇਜ਼ੀ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਬ੍ਰਿਟਿਸ਼ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਦੀ ਇਹ ਜ਼ਿੰਮੇਵਾਰੀ ਬਣਦੀ ਸੀਗੀ ਉਸ ਵਿਅਕਤੀ ਵਿਸ਼ੇਸ਼ ਨੂੰ ਅਡਵਾਇਰ ਨੂੰ ਸਜ਼ਾ ਦੇਣੀ ਤੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬਾਕੀ ਉੱਥੇ ਇੰਡੀਅਨ ਨੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਕਾਂਗਰਸ ਸੀ ਜਦੋਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਕਰਤੇ ਧਰਤੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਮੇਵਾਰੀ ਬਣਦੀ ਸੀਗੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਫੋਰਸ ਕਰਦੇ ਵੀ ਇਹ ਵਿਅਕਤੀ ਨੂੰ ਮਤਲਬ ਵੀ ਸਜ਼ਾ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਜਾਵੇ ਪਰ
that Modi visited Zionist state and did not visit Palestinian. It is not a chance that our paper here talk about human right in China and anything you name. They haven't written a thing about it. There is our Canadian Commonwealth democracy. India is the most populous democracy on earth. The lies. So we have to also question, because we are Canadian, we are right. Kimball spoke a little bit. Why did they not write anything in our paper? Why the lynching only US is explained and not here? So friends, I don't want to repeat. Enough material is available. Let us be ready to fight fascism, and India is moving towards fascism. It is not just minority, just Dalit, just Poa, just this and just that. It is fascism on the horizon. And West has produced in advanced capitalism fascism in the past. It is not the first time. So therefore, I am thankful personally to Gurpreet and others. Be ready. There will be hundreds of meetings like that. We have to fight it and we have to defeat it because we can't accept fascism. Thank you.
ਇਹ ਹਾਲਾਤ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨੇ ਮੈਂ ਉਸ ਦਾ ਜ਼ਿਕਰ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਮੈਂ ਕੋਈ ਹਿੰਦੁਸਤਾਨ ਦੀ ਇਕਨੋਮਿਕ ਪਾਲਿਸੀ ਤੇ ਜਾਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਹੋਰ ਗੱਲ ਤੇ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਮੇਂ ਤੱਕ ਆਪਾਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਇਸ ਮਾਮਲੇ ਤੇ ਔਰ ਹਿੰਦੁਸਤਾਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮਨੁੱਖੀ ਆਜ਼ਾਦੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਕੋਈ ਥਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ
Three types of genocide is right now taking part. First is economic genocide. Second is cultural genocide. Third is intellectual genocide. When people are in this type of genocide, vicious cycle, they should forget about change. The majority of the people in India have been thrown into the lower caste society by Hindus.
India is the third largest beef exporter in the world. So it's the third largest beef exporter in the world. My question today is, living in a democratic country like India, the largest democratic country, why is beef banned on the ground of religion? But at the same time, it is exported overseas. And why are the minorities discriminated and contradicting rules applied on
Hindus or other communities? So it's important that we save our conscience and save our humanity, because these are the moments where fear can overcome us.
लोक एकता जिंदाबाद फिरका प्रस्ती मुर्दाबाद हिंदुत्वी दहशतवाद बंद करो आरएसएस ने पाबंदी लाओ
देखो फिरका प्रस्ती मुर्दाबाद बस
बंद करो
बंद करो बंद करो बंद करो बंद करो